up. Right now, Sleaze, presented by McDonald's. The best part about working at McDonald's is the people.
You know, Barnes, I forgot to ask you yesterday, who was your favorite at the Met Gala? I know you probably had your top 5, right, of best dressed?
I was glad we got through the whole day yesterday. You didn't ask me about it at all. I don't get it.
It was all over my feed, and I have 2 friends that were like literally with 5 different computers watching live as it unfolded.
Tell me, why is that such a big deal?
It's a big deal. Well, because of the glamour of it. You know, who's invited, who's wearing what. I'll say Jennifer Lopez looked gorgeous, and people were so critical of her. I mean, the hatred coming out on J-Lo recently is it warranted? I don't know.
Everywhere.
But Anna Wintour was on the Today Show explaining why there is a very strict cell phone ban at the Met Gala.
It's often wonderful to hear after dinner, people say, oh, we had the most wonderful conversations. And so that's the idea that life can exist without a picture on your cell phone.
I mean, it can, but just like at the Masters, like it just is hard.
I love listening to her speak.
Is that for real? Is she from somewhere? Is she from England? Where is she from?
Wintour.
Or is that just her fashion voice?
Yeah, she's from the UK.
There were 4 things banned at the Met Gala: the phone, and also chives, onions, and garlic.
Of course.
Are also banned. Can't have those conversations and all of that. It just does not work that way.
OJ's still in the news. OJ is still in the news.
Forever.
Now, did you know this story? Apparently, he attended his daughter's dance recital the day of the gruesome double murder.
Of course, you know that famous footage of them walking out of there.
And now a program from the event signed by OJ is now up for auction. Now, his daughter, Sydney, performed at Dance for Kids, June 12th, 1994, at a junior high school in L.A. Both parents, of course, were in the building. Started at 5 p.m. Sydney performed a number titled Footloose. Now, while in the auditorium, someone asked OJ for his autograph. He signed the yellow little dance recital program with a blue ballpoint pen. Yes, it is verified. Now, up for auction at Leland's.
Well,
right now it's at like $1,000. You think it'll go for more?
Yes.
The auction closes May 19th if you're interested.
Think about the significance. That is the last pre-murder autograph
Yes.
that he possibly gave at one of the iconic scenes from that story. So I could see it.
Is someone collecting OJ memorabilia?
I don't know. I think people just fascinating pieces of, pop culture artifacts.
I think so.
I don't know how much that could go for, but
Right now it's at $1,000 at Leland's.
he only had like 5 more hours of opportunities to give anything, signatures before he did a
crazy.
very horrible thing. Allegedly.
After all this time.
Allegedly.
Barnes, allegedly,
I'm kidding.
I texted you that I started watching the Tom Brady Roast on Netflix.
That's funny stuff.
Boy, it is harsh.
They're having second thoughts too late about should they have done it live, because everybody was just taking their ultimate Hail Marys.
I hated the shots against Giselle. But at one point, the late Aaron Hernandez, who died by suicide, was mentioned in a joke by comedian Nikki Glazer.
Yeah, it was bad.
Give it up for 0-time Super Bowl champion Randy Moss. Why don't you have a ring? What the hell, man? You're one of the best ever. Drew Bledsoe has a ring. Aaron Hernandez had a ring around his neck.
I think they need to keep the roasting to the person.
I know, and then you're going after like spouses and stuff. His fiancée, Shayna Jenkins, thinks they went too far and that he shouldn't have been mentioned. Quote, "It's sad that I'm trying to raise my children in such a cruel world." She also shared that she's sure her 11-year-old daughter will see the joke.
Of course. I mean, come on.
Why do you go after, people's kids, wives? I don't know.
At that expense. Like, it's just not, there's no point. A dude that took his life and you're joking. Yeah, that some of those just went too far.
I thought this was sort of an interesting story. Tom Selleck, who's in Blue Bloods, he's had a long career. I didn't realize he has a 63-acre ranch in California, and his show is ending after 14 seasons. He was on this interview on CBS Sunday Morning. He confesses he'll need to find a new gig quickly if he's able to pay the bills on his ranch. Now, this is a former avocado farm in Ventura County. He admits he's still got money coming in, but will he be able to afford the maintenance of this ranch?
Okay, let's take a parallel.
I'm just saying.
Will Pendarvis went out and bought a $2 million Ferrari, okay? and he's living the life at 99X. Now, should something happen and he no longer is a part of 99X, should we feel bad for Will Pendarvis that he can no longer gas up and drive and pay for his Ferrari?
That's a really poor analogy, but
No, it's not. Is it the fans who are supposed to pay for his 65-acre farm?
I just think it's weird that he would actually say that on a CBS interview.
Right, you don't.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to pay for my farm now that Blue Bloods is going away.
We're supposed to feel bad for Magnum?
Yeah, come on. What do you think his net worth is?
Honestly.
Seriously?
I'm being serious. If you're going out and buying that farm, projecting that you're still going to keep a series alive to pay for
It's
it,
crazy.
you need to reevaluate your purchases, right?
It's like, ranches are hard to maintain. That's all I can say.
He's talking to all of us sitting here going, day to day and to worry about his avocado farm
I know.
or whatever it is.
Rethink that.
That is a weird ass story.
That's your celebrity sleaze.